kita akan senang.
Flop, or potentially an $850 million flop, depending on which of the many stories about its budget you believe. I was genuinely excited for this game when it launched back in, oh, it was a whole year ago. How is it a whole year ago since this game came out? I feel like I jumped into it with so much expectation just for it to absolutely flop. In fact, it was so bad I gave up after like 2 hours, I think, barely even that. And, I figured it was time to jump back into the world and kind of pick up where I left off. So I jumped back into the world and basically just wanted to explore a little bit before I got into some quests. So we spawn in this like island town, and you basically walk around, you chat to some of the merchants, you look at the clothing merchants, the weapon merchants, and all that kind of stuff. So I essentially had to pick up where I left off over a year ago. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember really how I left the game. Like I said, I left it after like an hour and a half, so I can't remember what the story was, what the quest was. But we jumped back in kind of where we left off and went from there. And basically explored this town a little bit, went and spoke to some of the merchant stores and quest lines and all that kind of stuff. Basically figured out what we were going to do, and picked up the storyline quest and set sail. At some point on our way to fight these guys, I got distracted fighting these random enemies, looking for this loot. Probably wasn't quite as fruitful at the end of the fight as I hoped it was going to be, but kind of is what it is at that point, and just wanted to fight my way through and somehow try and survive before we got to this big monster thing that we fought at the very end. Honestly, eventually, by the time I got to this big monster thing, we only had like a minute left on the quest line, and somehow made it there, but it really didn't go very well. It was a fight I was going to lose off the bat. I don't think my ship or anything was high enough ranked, and it was really just doomed to fail, I think, from the start. So kind of is what it is. And I basically just gave up for the day at this point.
The next day.
Okay, here we go. We're going to jump back in today, and basically I'm going to give you a bit of my impressions as we play it live. Okay, then here we are back in the world of... Why are they cheering? Here we are back in the world of Skull and Bones, and I don't really know what we're going to do today. We're going to walk around, explore, see what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what half these things are. Okay, so this is a buy-sell station, so what is this? Do I need this? Hopefully not. Okay, thank you. So hawker must be slang for like trade or something. I don't really know. What's in here? Ah, so this is how I can make myself actually look like a pirate instead of a homeless pirate. I'm surprised there's no prompt when you don't have the cash to go in and like actually buy stuff. Whoa, that's kind of sick. I just want to look like a pirate. Why is that so difficult? I just want to look like a pirate. 1,000 silver for a hat, like this economy. So let's see what's on the job board today. Contracts. So I have an hour to do this. One funnel plunder. We have together a plan. What? We have together a plan to escape. We have together a plan to escape those bloodsucking privateers. Am I bad at English, or is that bad English? So we have to go... Where exactly? Where is my quest? Is this my quest? Okay, then let's see. Where do I need to go to procure said equipment? Hopefully it isn't too far away. Whoa. What? Oh, they're just putting the cannons into place. Okay. So it's not there. It's this, right? Doctor fast travel. I don't want to fast travel. Do I? So these... He's a merchant. Merchant. I don't know if I want to attack merchants, do I? I guess I am a pirate, so that's... I guess presumably who I target. I'm a pirate with a conscience.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
Okay, that was significantly easier than I thought that was going to be. And now I feel bad. Ooh. I guess we want to board because you get better loot when you board. Hell yeah. Alright, so crew boarding. Why aren't you boarding? I swear this mechanic just doesn't work sometimes when you press the button. Okay, let's see. What did I get? Uncut garnet, repair kits, find you. I mean, some of this is pretty useful. Take all. How are we doing? We still haven't got any real loot we need. So I guess military ships are going to have cannonballs and stuff, so that's probably who I should be targeting. But I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. So there's a little like quest thing here, so maybe going over there could benefit us. Let's sail over here, we'll disembark and we'll see what the deal is. Maybe it's the case of like I have to buy it. I didn't really read it all that well. Oh, this must just be like my encampment or whatever. Pirates bonfire. What does what I don't know what it does. What does it do? What does cooking do for you?
Good day to you.
Hello.
Good day.
Okay, so I want cannonballs. Do you have any cannonballs? Oil crate, bolt crate, cannonball crate. Here we go. So I need 1,000 cannonballs, right? So I guess we'll do that. Cool, so I need like 200 more cannonballs. And then I need a spring loader, demi cannon, and a whatever a culverin is. This person just has kit. Culverin, aha, a culverin 3. This is a culverin 1. So that's not going to work. It's only $10 though, so let's see. See if it does do anything. I doubt it though. No, okay. So a demi cannon and a mine spring loader. None of this looks like a... Oh, I just sold a cannon to her. Fuck, I wasn't in the right area. Yet. I am dumb. Pick up silver?
Found some hidden treasure.
Oh, okay. Kind of nice, I guess. What is going on here? Okay. Not entirely sure what I'm meant to be doing here other than that one rogue trader. So I guess we'll just get a move on and see. I travel... Yeah, I can. So maybe there's a trader somewhere in the city that I missed that I need to go buy it off of. So we're going to go back and we're just going to see what the deal is. Thanks. Okay, cannibal... So I need 2 more of these. Please. Should get me to my 1,000 cannibals. A mine spring loader. So no spring loader here, but we are gonna pick up 2 repair kits. Feel like that's a good idea. Then we can sell this because I don't actually think we're gonna use them. Do I need bread? Restore stamina. Maybe. We'll keep it handy. So maybe the commodity trader down there. That could be a good port call. Alright. This is boring. I'm giving up on this. Let's go back to the drill board and see if there's anything else we can do. So I went in just because I was bored and I bought a pirate hat. Had some money kicking around. Wanted to look like a pirate. Bought a pirate hat. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic that we've got so far. But definitely feel more like a pirate than I did 25 seconds ago. So we have a new quest. We're going to go and drop off a smuggler's bribe to some people, and we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. So this is where we've got to head. We've got to head to the... Does she have a name? Like this bay? Doesn't look like it. So we just got to head to Giant's Leap, Palisade Bay, which is this way. Maybe I can go through here. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, looks like we can. And deliver this bribe, whatever this bribe is. Maybe I should have paid attention to the dialogue. Maybe not. Okay, then here we are pulling into Palisade Bay, I think it was called. Look at the weather difference. Big storm, big rain over here, and then... Oh boy, I'm getting shot at. I'm not sure what I did there, but... I haven't... Oh, shit. 4. Repair. Alright, we're going to have to take on this thing, aren't we? I can't go back. I'm stuck. I really need rear-facing cannons. Oh, boy. We're in trouble. Let's go this way. We'll escape. I just crashed my boat into a rock and it exploded. So I decided it was time for something maybe a little bit more light-hearted, less fun, and a bit less chaotic. Wow, look at that ship. A shipwreck. Can I go over and get stuff? Oh, I need a crowbar. It's going to be an issue, isn't it? We'll take the rusty nail. Damn. What a disappointment. Anyway. We're headed over to this objective. So we are basically doing this, the Fate in the Stars. We're going to go get the Alamahadi star chart and the Adahoro star chart. They seem like relatively light-hearted, easy missions, and it's not too far out of our way. So we'll see how this goes. With my track record today, probably not going to go that well. For all of its flaws, this game's aesthetic is really pretty. You know, the random little like forts and stuff on the little islands, and it's just cool. You know, like what is that? It's just cool. You feel like a pirate, and especially by the time you, in the early game at least, you're discovering all these new places that you haven't seen before, like this place. I mean, that's just cool. Can't do a lot there by the looks of it, but it's cool. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be around here. It's like, aha, there are the star charts. That was easy. What's over in this one? Oh, more star charts. Okay. Alright, so how do I loot? How do I loot? What? Maybe it's not these ones that are like lootable for me. Maybe it's... Are they still in the zone? These are in the zone, so maybe it's these two. It's just... Like, I feel like there should be a prompt telling me to loot, but there isn't. So... That's the thing. Oh, do I destroy it? Maybe I have to destroy it so I gain the loot. There's a chest. Say, oh boy. Ah, loot. Okay. Okay. Aldous. Okay, perfect. There we go. So we have both the star charts. Now we just need to deliver them. Easy enough. He says. Oh, goody. I just have to go back to where I was being shot at earlier. I'm sure that won't be an issue whatsoever. Man, I've really got to get myself a crowbar. Seems like the tool to have. Boom. 2 contracts done. What's crazy to me is a game like this had so much potential. You look at the success of like Black Flag and just the ship mechanics of Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag. This game had so much potential, and really it was completely squandered because of what? Like there was It's such a wasted amount of potential. The frustrating thing about this is because the game sold like shit, people are now going to be reluctant to pick up the pirate genre going forward because they saw how well this did, and it's like, oh well, shit. What's the point? Might as well not even bother. You know, there's so many fundamental things I think they screwed up, like just from a storytelling perspective. Like the ship customization, in my opinion, is pretty rubbish. Like the fact you can't even really custom pick colors, you have to pick from palettes. You can't even name your like ship plaque. You're stuck with whatever the default plaques are. You can't get off. You can't like leave your steering wheel thing on the ship. You have to stay there. Like, you can't get off. You can't go and explore the ship that is yours. You can't interact with the crew and form bonds with the crew. You can't build that story arc because of those fundamental features are missing. You can't go and explore the underside of your ship or go into your crew cabin, or you can't do any of this stuff for me that you really need in a ship building game like this. Just flesh out the features and make this game this feature rich story based game that it needed to be, and instead you have these random quest lines that I feel like don't mean anything. And the fact that it seems like 90% of people can't be bothered to get into this quest because there is no compelling story really tells you everything you need to know. The game is just uninspiring. It's a very pretty game. The actual ship fighting mechanics are pretty fun. The fact that you can't board ships is a huge letdown. Like, yeah, okay, you can board them, but you can't go and have those gunfights, those, you know, hair-raising battles when you're taking over the ship of still wondering whether you're going to win this battle. You know, in Assassin's Creed, you can board the ship and go and fight and still have no idea if you're going to come out on top. This, as soon as you hold the F key or E key or R key or whatever it is that initiates the docking or the ship, what's it called, like docking procedure, boarding, not docking, you know you've won that battle. It's like, what is the point? There's just no, it's not deep enough and not fleshed out enough that it's even worth exploring that feature. It's just pointless. So yeah, what does the future hold for Skull and Bones? Well, this is probably the last time I'll ever pick it up. Unless they introduce some new mind-blowing feature set, this is probably the last time I'll venture into this world. Because it's, for me, I love the setting. You know, there are so many promising mechanics there, but there's just not enough to bring you back. And really, I think that's just a big letdown, because this is probably a big blowback for this genre, which so many people love. Look at their player base that even No Man's Sea has. Not No Man's Sea. Popping up on screen here, I know what I mean. And, you know, there's so much potential there, and Ubisoft have just dropped the ball so fucking hard, it's probably ruined it for everyone. So yeah, what a shame. Skull and Bones, the $200 to $800 million, depending on who you talk to, flop.